Okay. Well, we're going to start on our mats, as usual. Or if you like, you can just take a little walk around your mat, actually. Just have a feeling about how your body's feeling as you move around the space. Think about yourself in the space. You can walk over your mat, you can walk beside it, looking around, and just feeling what part of you is leading. So is your head leading the movement? And then see if you can turn that movement into being led by another part of your body. So if you imagine almost like you've got eyes and you place your eyes on your shoulder and your shoulder's having a good look around the space. And then take your eyes to your hips, one hip, the other hip. Because you're now not leading with your head. You realize that you have so much more going on in your body. It's the body-mind. And as we practice yoga, we are working through our connection to everything that's going on in the body. So when you're ready and you come to your mat, let's stand at the top of the mat, feet together. Inhale, lift the arms together and interlace the fingers and push the palms away from you. So you're pushing up nice and long through the arms. As you inhale, you can push your arms further to the ceiling and draw the shoulders away from the ears. And then exhale, keep that sense of length in the side body as you ground into the mat. When you inhale, think about the inhalation that starts on the soles of the feet. So draw the breath all the way up through the body. Clock the different parts of your anatomy as you bring the breath right up to the crown of the head and then through to the ceiling, and then exhale, keep that lift. One more nice deep long breath here. Soften the shoulders, soften the gaze, and perhaps even smile. Inhale. And exhale. Keep your palms where they are and just take a look over your left shoulder. Keep your feet nicely grounded, the shoulders drawing down, and try and stay upright, gentle twist. So you're not turning your gaze to the back of the space. I don't want your neck to lead this twist. Think about twisting from the waist up through the spine and then the shoulder. Come back to center. Inhale, lift out of the waist, and exhale, turn in the opposite direction, this time towards your right. Keep the navel drawing in, and then you think about this twist that originates from the hips, up through the different vertebrae of the spine. Keep your neck nice and soft, perhaps your gaze is a little lower. And then unwind, and you might want to just release those arms down, cross them over. So right is on top of left and bend up at the elbows. And then if you can, wrap the wrists one more time. So palms now face upwards. We're going to give ourselves a nice stretch through the back of the shoulders. So standing as well, just draw the navel in. And then inhale, if you like, to increase the stretch across the backs of the shoulders. Lift the elbows up slightly. And then exhale, keep it here. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath here. Inhale. And exhale. Allow the arms to release down by the side and then interlace the fingers. So try and keep your left thumb on top as you interlace your fingers behind your back. Draw the shoulders away from the ears. Draw the navel in. Deep inhalation as you fold forward so that you can draw your belly inwards and round over, like you're rounding over a bouncing big beach ball. And then exhale, let the arms come over the head, and this is a different stretch through the shoulders. Inhale, draw the navel up to the spine. You can have your knees softened if you like, but it actually does take more to stand with bent knees than straight. So you're taking more muscular action with bent knees. Exhale, one more breath here. Inhale. And exhale. Release the arms down to the floor. Sweep them forward as you bend through the knees. Inhale, draw up, look up. And then exhale, this time we're going to cross the left arm over the right, bend up at the elbows and double wrap through to the wrists so the palms are facing upright. Inhale if you'd like to increase the stretch across the back of the shoulders so the elbows lift a little higher. Draw the navel in, tilt that bowl of your pelvis so the soup is not going to spill out. Exhale. Inhale, tuck the chin long at the back of the neck. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Keep drawing the shoulders down towards the waist. Release the arms. This time, as you interlace the fingers, you want the right thumb on top of the left. So you're changing where your fingers are the way in which your fingers are laced. Inhale, draw the navel into the spine. Keep the strength and length in your arms as you roll over that beach ball. Fold down, exhale in your forward fold. So it's really soften and release through the shoulder girdle here. Maybe take your focus to your feet. Inhale the breath up from the earth. And exhale. One more breath like this here. Inhale. And exhale. So hopefully you're at the tops of your mats. If you're not, keep you as you are, but just step a little further forward to the tops of your mats. Then I would like you to lift up your left leg and send it back. So you're still lifting up through your fists. They're still interlaced. And then as you send that left leg back, you draw your upper body upright with the fists and come into a low lunge with your right knee bent 90 degrees above the ankle. You're looking forward, both hips are parallel to the front of the mat. If you get too tired through the shoulders, release the palms, come into prayer in front of the chest. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, and the third breath, inhale, we're going to release after this one. And exhale, inhale, release the arms, lift them up to the sky, look up, and then allow yourselves to lengthen as you draw forwards and place your palms either side of the front leg. Step your front leg back, come into plank, legs zip together, hips are nice and low, you're a nice long stick. Lower the knees down, the chest and the chin, keep the hips held high. Inhale into cobra, push down through the palms, zip up your elbows to the side of the body, press the toes into the mat, engage the thighs, draw the knees off of the ground. Your core is active. Inhale. Relax your glutes, so you release this pressure on the lower back. Exhale. 3 breaths here. Inhale, 2. Exhale. Inhale, 3. And exhale. So we're going to push back into a nice long active child's pose. So keep your arms forward and take your hips to your heels. Inhale. Gaze is lifted unless you feel you really like to make contact with the earth and your forehead. Exhale. Inhale, 2. Exhale. Inhale, 3. And exhale. Bring your feet hip distance apart, tuck the toes and lift up into downward facing dog. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. 1. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. 2. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. 3. Inhale, bend the left knee and propel yourself forward a little bit. Step forward so the left knee now comes to the front of the mat. Draw your inner thighs together to strengthen so you can breathe in and lift the torso up. And then exhale, interlace your fingers, left thumb on top this time and draw the shoulders away. Come into low lunge. on the opposite side. Inhale, press through the back heel. If your back leg needs to bend, you can take a different more supported posture by letting your right knee bend down to the floor. Inhale, one last time here. Keep drawing the right hip forward. And exhale. So without much ado, I'd like you to simply float the right foot forward. Come to the top of the mat. One last time, we fold down with the fists interlaced. Inhale, draw the navel in. Lengthen up and then exhale, round forward. And can you feel the difference here to the first time you did this posture? Inhale, 1. Exhale. Inhale, 2. Shake your head out, relax your jaw and your gaze. Exhale. Inhale, 3. And exhale. Let the arms drop down and ragdoll your body. So maybe swoop left and right a little bit. And then bend the knees and inhale, come up, lift up and come to stand in Tadasana at the tops of your mat. So I'm just gonna take a layer off, getting pretty warm in here, which is good. Timer, all important timer. Let's do a nice sun salutation. Inhale, draw the arms up, look up. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, halfway lift. Draw the navel in. Exhale, step or hop to the back of the mat and come into plank. Lower down and then inhale, cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Just 3 breaths here. Inhale, 1. Exhale, enjoy the symmetry and start to really activate through the limbs. Inhale, 2. Where do you feel opening up? Exhale. Where do you feel your strength? Inhale, 3. And exhale. Take the gaze to the top of the mat, bend the knees, and hop or step to your palms. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, engage the kneecaps and the belly as you draw up, look up. And exhale, come to standing. Now, let's bend the knees. So inhale, draw the navel in, sit down into that invisible chair. Let the arms reach forward, sit down a little further. Inhale, lift the arms a little higher, roll the shoulders away from the ears. Press the knees together for support. Then exhale, place the palms down as you fold forwards. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale, you can step or hop to the back of the mat, come into plank. Lower down, inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale into downward facing dog. Inhale, lift up your right leg and draw it in between your palms. So you can step or draw it or however you like. Then spin your back leg to about, if 12 o'clock is the top of your mat, about 10:30. And see if you can draw that left hip forwards towards the front of the mat. We're coming into warrior 1. Press down the outer edge of the left foot. And inhale, draw the arms up into the air. Let the gaze follow if that's nice for your neck. 90-degree bend in the front leg. I'm just going to move my right leg over to the right side of the mat a little bit more. Allows my hips to square to the front of the mat. So can you try the same if that helps? Might release a little bit in the lower back. One more inhale, nice, make it mindful. And exhale, release down. Plank. Good, thumbs low, lower down. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog. Now we're going to come into warrior one on the opposite side. So your right leg goes to back right corner. Your left knee comes to the front, perhaps a bit more to the left-hand side of your mat. Bend the left knee 90 degrees. Draw your right hip forward so you can use your hands. Be open to adjustments from yourselves. Yeah? You know what you want to do. See if you can ask and negotiate with your hips. When you're ready, take a nice deep inhale. Look up to the palms as they float, fingertips float towards the ceiling. Press down the outer edge of the right foot. Exhale, 1. Inhale, 2. Exhale. Inhale, 3. Exhale, lower the palms either side of the front foot and step the front foot back. Come down into your plank. Navel strong. Lower down one more time. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale through the nose, 1. Exhale through the mouth. Inhale through the nose, 2. Exhale through the mouth. Inhale through the nose, 3. Exhale through the mouth. Then I'd like you to see if you can walk your palms back towards your toes. When you reach the soles of your feet, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forwards. Take your gaze between your legs. Inhale, sit down into your chair. So you might want your feet together. Exhale, sit a little lower. Inhale, lift the arms a little higher. Exhale, sit a little lower. Inhale, draw up to standing. Exhale, release the palms. And you've got your arms down by your side into Tadasana. We're going to come into eagle pose. We've practiced the arms already this morning. Lead us into practicing with the legs now that we have warmed through the bodies a little bit. So first of all, take your weight into your right leg and bend, micro bend in the left knee a little bit. Inhale and draw the left knee up. Maybe even draw it up into your left armpit. How are you doing on your standing leg? See if you can draw that breath up through the sole of the foot to create stability from the bottom to the crown of your head. Then we're going to cross the left leg over the thigh of the right and see if you can double wrap so that the toes come over behind the calf of the right leg. And then can you sit down a bit like in chair? Now you might need your drishti here. Okay, so it doesn't matter what it is, something to look at. It's not moving, that you can focus on, and it's that focus that's important. Then we're going to inhale the arms up and exhale the the right arm comes on top and you bend up at the elbows and you do your double wrap. Inhale, draw the elbows up. Exhale, sit a little lower. See if you can draw your shoulders above your hips. So you're not leaning forward. Inhale, draw the shoulders back. Exhale, sit a little lower. 2. 5 breaths. Inhale. 3. Exhale. Inhale, 4. Exhale. Inhale, 5. Wonderful, everyone. Exhale, release the arms, unwrap the legs and come to a nice wide stance. Draw the toes outwards. Inhale into a nice big starfish sort of posture. Let the shoulders draw away from the ears down to the waist. Reach to the sides of the room and feel the space that you inhabit. feel that you actually are in a larger space than your physical presence takes. So you can feel perhaps that potential movement that you were building up by being still in eagle, ripple out your fingertips. Calm your breath. Lovely. Let's just take a nice stretch through the side body. So you might want to turn your toes towards the long side of your mat and come down with your left arm. Draw up over the right side. Draw up with your right arm to the right side of the body. Lift. So I don't want you to go deep. I want you to think about really lengthening the right side of the body, and your left waist is keeping your torso from collapsing down. Lovely. And when we're going to reverse it, we can inhale and draw the torso up, and exhale, come to the similar side stretch on the opposite side. So try to avoid your knee with your right arm on your right leg. Inhale, push down through your left sole of your foot. Or really use that pushing sensation to lengthen you all the way to the fingertips. Inhale, draw up, arms out. And then exhale, we're going to round forwards, forward fold. Take a look through your legs, perhaps wriggle your hips, your shoulders slightly. Find softness and looseness and ease. You can bring that with you when we repeat eagle on the opposite side. So maybe draw some little circles. If you had a pencil attached to your nose on the floor, one way and then the other. Then heel toe, draw the feet together and come back to standing. I should have probably mentioned it's easier to do this part of the sequence with the eagle when you're standing in the middle of your mat lengthways facing forward. I hope you've been able to adjust smoothly. So we're now going to start by taking the weight in the left leg. Inhale and draw the right knee up towards the right armpit. Find your drishti. Nice, good. If you fall out, you can always just come back in again. It's the intensity of your focus that's important, not the shapes that you make, okay, and your resilience that you're building here. You can take off the mat with you. Cross that right leg over the standing left leg once and twice if you can. Draw your shoulders back upright. And then we're going to inhale. And your left arm comes over your right, bend up at the elbows. And again, once and twice you wrap with the wrists and you sit down. And then you start to think about drawing your shoulders upright. Lovely. 5 breaths. Inhale, 1. Exhale. Inhale, 2. Exhale. Inhale, 3. Exhale. Inhale, 4. Exhale, one more breath here. Well done, everyone. Inhale, 5. Exhale, release the arms, let the legs spread wide along the width, the length of your mat. Reach out with the palms. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. So think about your awakening. Exhale. Which parts of you are tingling? Inhale. Exhale. How integrated do you feel? Okay, now I'd like you to turn your left leg so that the toe is pointing to the short edge of your mat. We're going to come down as a triangle. So again, draw the arms out long. Perhaps feel that tug of war, so you start to mobilize through the waist. And the next time you get drawn towards your left foot, allow your left palm to come down, thigh, shin, ankle or yogi toe grip. And then bend at your right elbow and use your right palm to draw your chest open and your shoulder back. And then let the fingertips float up, nose in line with the thumb or thumb in line with the nose. Keep your left shoulder rolling back and away from the chest as well. Your left waist is holding your torso upright. The left leg is straight. Think about getting the crown in line with the hips. Inhale, lift your body away from the floor. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath here. Inhale. And exhale. Take the gaze down to the floor and inhale, come upright and spin your legs, so triangle on the opposite side. Heels in line with the instep of the left foot. Tug of war through the arms, front and back. Move the hips at the same time. And the next time you come to the right side, you reach down towards your right leg. Take your stance. Let that left elbow bend so you can employ the left palm to draw the chest open, the left shoulder back. Nose looks up towards the thumb. Press down on the outer edge of your left foot, so both legs are straight and strong. That's where your stilla, your support, comes from. Inhale, draw up with the right waist. Build up from that solid earth. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale, gaze comes down. And then inhale, draw back upright. And I'd like you to heel toe your feet together until they're just a bit wider than hip width. Toes point out to the side. Palms come together in the chest. Inhale and draw long and think about distributing your weight all the way through your body. So as you exhale, you're in command of your weight. You're not dropping down with a haphazard sense, because what I'd like you to do is start to feel where, as you come closer to the floor, where it is that your weight distribution is spread. So you want to feel it, that you can have a little bit by bit weight increase through the knees, and then you sink down, hips towards the floor. And if you prefer, you can always come to sit on the floor, knees bent, soles of the feet on the ground. Malasana, inhale, lengthen the chest, upwards, draw the crown away from the earth. Exhale, press the palms together. Inhale, 2. Exhale. Inhale, 3. Last breath here, exhale. We're going to practice crow. It's been a while, but why not? So with crow, I just want you to lift out of your hips for a moment so that you're sticking your bums in the air and you can have your knees nice and soft. Place it, maybe you walk back so your palms are on the mat. So you want that support of the mat. And then I'd like you to come up onto the tiptoes of your feet. And you can start to walk your feet in a little bit closer until your knees come to the backs of the forearms, so the behind your, sort of into the armpit. And you're going to use your arms to take the weight of your legs. And if you engage your core, that helps avoid dumping too much weight in the arms. Now, to keep your arms as strong as possible, I'd like you to create a twist through them. So make sure that the eyes of the elbows are facing inwards towards each other. The fingertips are spread nice and wide, middle finger pointing directly forward. And see if you can practice lifting one leg or maybe two legs off of the earth and fly. So here the abdominal muscles are active. Gaze is about 30 meters in front of you. And that focus on your gaze keeps you lifted, keeps you strong. Come to your breath wherever you are and count 3 of your own breaths. As you come out mindfully, and then allow yourself to sit down on the earth. Hello, earth. Stable, always there for us. So grateful. Let's extend the legs away from us into a nice wide V. Inhale, draw the right, so extend your left arm towards the left ankle, maybe shin, maybe toes, maybe yogi toe grip. And then inhale, draw the right arm up and over. So you're reaching up and round, length in the side body. And see if you can then, as a final note, draw your torso so that you're not facing down towards your legs, but you're turning your torso to face up towards the ceiling. Inhale, 1. Exhale. Keep your legs nice and active, toes drawing forwards. Exhale, 2. Inhale, 3. Exhale. Inhale and release from your left leg and draw your palms forwards. We come into a symmetrical posture for the spine. Just wriggle through the shoulders and then inhale. Lift the torso up so you have a nice straight back. Lovely. And then exhale, just walk your palms a little further forward. Go on. That's it. Lovely. It can help here if you like. If you draw, if you stick your hand underneath your thighs and roll your thighs, so whatever is underneath comes a little bit more up. That makes sense. Gives you a little bit more space as you walk forwards. Lovely. 1 more inhale and exhale here. Before we take the right palm over to the right leg and inhale the left arm long up and over. Again, think about drawing the torso through the arms so that it can glance up to the ceiling. Inhale, 1. Exhale. Inhale, 2. Exhale. Inhale, 3. Exhale. Inhale, draw the body upright and let the legs come together. Keep them about hip width and place the soles of the feet on the mat. So you may want to swivel around to the long side of your mat now. So you're facing sort of back forth. And we're going to just take the weight off the feet once more. So come into an easy sort of pose where you can find your equilibrium quite well. And I'd just like you to very gently start to roll forwards and back. And I just micro movements. Just get to know the sensation. Can you feel your coccyx on the floor? Which parts of your glutes make contact with the earth? If you lean too far forwards, do you start to jitter like this? Ooh, I'm on my sit bones. Or if I come further forward on my sit bones, how does that feel? Can I get a different sort of support from my abdomen there? So once you've found a place where you're further forward on your sit bones, I'd like you to try and hold that for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then, as an extra challenge, if you can, still a little bit further forward on your sit bones, draw your lower legs parallel to the mat. So you can still be bent at the knee, keep the chest lifted. 5, I rolled back. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, allow the legs to come down so the feet are back on the floor. And we're going to come into a recline pigeon pose. So you can extend your right leg and place your right ankle over your left knee. Inhale and draw your arms up. Your right arm comes in between the triangle made of your legs. The left arm wraps around the left thigh. Inhale and feel your lumbar spine ground into the earth. As you exhale and let the air come out of the ribs, draw the knees towards you. Tuck the chin and keep looking up. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Release the arms and let them come out shoulder height. Take your gaze over to the left and then let your legs fall over to the right. So if you can, see if you can keep the sensation of your right leg over the outer edge of the left knee. Inhale, keep that left shoulder grounded into the earth. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And at the base of your next exhalation, you can unwrap your knees and draw the knees back into the chest. Inhale and let the legs come long. Lift up your toes towards the ceiling. Exhale. 3 breaths here. Inhale. Let the base of your spine find the earth. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Bend the knees and plant the soles of the feet on the earth. This time lift up the left leg, bend at the left knee, let the left ankle come over the top of the right knee. Inhale, lift the right foot off the floor, let the left palm come in and underneath the right knee. So in the crease of your right knee, your right arm comes out the outside, finds that left hand, they interlace. Relax your right knee. Think that I'm there and I'm just placing a little pressure on your left knee, pushing it away from you. Inhale with soft arms and fill the belly with air. Exhale, activate through the elbows, draw your thighs towards you. Inhale, 2. Exhale. Inhale, 3. Exhale. Again, release the arms. This time, take your gaze over to the right-hand side and let your legs fall over to the left. Keep your right shoulder grounded. Inhale, 1. Exhale. Inhale, 2. Exhale. Inhale, 3. Exhale. The base of that exhalation, unwrap the legs, inhale and let the knees come upright. Take any last movements that you like. Maybe you want to windscreen wipe the knees left and right. Perhaps you want to draw them into your chest for a nice warm embrace from yourselves. If you have a little longer after the session to relax in, maybe pop another layer on and decouple yourself with my instructions as we come into Shavasana. If you want to follow me for the next couple of minutes before the session ends at 1 p.m, if you're watching the live version, then please do so and keep, we'll have to keep a nice prompt relaxation. So perhaps place your palms on your bellies. You can make a little triangle with your fingertips over the navel. Keep your eyes open for the moment. Inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. One more time, inhale through the nose. And as you exhale through the mouth, this time you can allow the lids to lower and your focus can go inwards. Scan through yourselves for any sensations, your mind body, so let your mind go for a wander. Where do you feel enlivened and activated? Which parts do you feel really integrated with and connected to? With your palms on your navel center, you're connected to the solar plexus, where all of our movement begins. And then just allow your thoughts to roam freely and your breath to be easy. Stay lying down, but just allow yourselves to be completely relaxed, completely free from any thoughts or instructions. Let your mind run wild if it wants to. Now, in a signal that you're going to start to wake up, I'd like you to inhale and draw the arms up over the head and extend through the feet. Perhaps even interlace your palms and push them away from you so you feel that lovely length that we started with at the beginning of the session. You can tune in with if that feels the same or different. Maybe turn your neck left and right before you draw your knees into your chest and come over onto your sides. As you come to sit upright in an easy seated position, gentle with your heads and with your awareness as you return to the space, what do you bring with you? Take a moment to connect with the space, with this different dynamic that you've created. Inhale through the nose. And exhale through the nose. Close the eyes and just dip the chin for a moment and have a pause. Namaste. Keep well and have a wonderful week, and hopefully we'll practice again together next time Tuesday comes around. Thank you.